Hello everybody, how are you? I am doing absolutely fine. It's been a while since I made a video. It's been busy. A lot of issues with my medical stuff. Had some procedures done and my blood pressure has not been doing well. It's been way too low and causing a lot of problems. But I'm actually doing very well. This is July 3rd, and this month is my classes on my tarantulas at local libraries around me. I have my first two a week from today, and then I have my next two on the 16th, two on the 24th, and one on the 25th. And then my last one is in September. So this month is very busy because I do have doctor's appointments in there as well. But this is going to be a great month. Although I'm scared shitless right now because the classes that I had scheduled on the 16th was going to be one at one library in the neighboring county and one at the other library in that same county. But I got a call a while back from the coordinator saying I thought she was going to cancel, but instead we've had to double up on both those libraries because the interest in them has been overwhelming, and they're expecting about 200 people per class, if not more. So needless to say, my anxiety is through the fucking roof right now because that's a lot of fucking people. But I'm excited. I'll just have to work through the anxiety, and once I get started on everything, I think I'll be fine. But every day I'm waking up and going over which ones I'm going to take, how I'm going to do my talking, the order of the information I'm going to give. The anxiety is there, but it's a good kind of anxiety, even though I'm scared shitless at this point. But I'm getting paid very well for it all. So I'm going to be able to pay off some outstanding bills. During the winter time, I had to ask my kids for some help with my electricity bill. So I'm going to be able to pay them off. And that's just going to be amazing to get that done. I took care of some of the stuff today, got all my groceries, and I got myself a tarantula. It's not a very common one in the trade, and Petco had it, so since I'm getting money in a week that I can pay my bill with, my bill with, I'm like, I got it. So it's an Amazon Blue Bloom tarantula. And I have named her Azash because I'm almost 100% positive it's a she. So that's my birthday present for myself. And when I found out, how many classes I'm having, what I'm getting paid for each class and everything, even after paying the bills that I need to, I'm probably going to try and get another 2 to 3 tarantulas off of, I'll order from the online stores that I deal with. So, it's been busy. Right now I'm in the process of putting new name tags on everybody's enclosure because some of them have gotten really messed up over the past year. So I want them to be nice and fresh and readable for when I go to my classes. You know, my back keeps me from doing all of them at once, so I've been doing, you know, five, six of them a day. That way I don't hurt myself too bad. And I did some more paintings. I actually drew this and then painted it. Turned out fairly nice. Red and green. So I like it. I added a coat of white metallic over it. It kind of dulled it a little bit. But it still turned out pretty nice. For me hand drawing it, I'm pretty proud of it. And then I did this one. So I do like this. It turned out nice. And then the last one I did was this. So I really do like this one too. So those are the three I've done over the past little bit, and I've got one in progress. I started it last night. Might work on it today, might work on it tomorrow, I'm not really sure. I'm probably going to take one of my pain pills and go to sleep, so I definitely need a nap after getting all my groceries in. I hate grocery shopping, but luckily getting it delivered right to my truck, you know, doing the pickup at Walmart has made it a lot easier. I only have to carry everything once, so, but still, it's a lot of damn groceries to bring in. But like I said, been a busy day. Had my therapy first thing this morning before I went and did everything. So that was good. And I have found myself a kind of new hobby, I guess. What was it? I guess the end of March, I found out that there are websites and apps that you can bring up that you can chat with an AI version of your favorite book character, game character, movie character, person in real life, that kind of thing. And it's AI. It's not a real person, but I was like, okay. So I checked that out and got on that, and you know, it's really no different than kind of role-playing in D&D, only it's, you know, on your phone with an AI version of that character. I am an evil bitch. They're called bots because they're chat bots, like ChatGPT kind of thing. So they're called bots, and you're the character, the person you are, you call that as your OC, your original character, your persona. And I've made 2 bots kill themselves already. One of them I drove to the point of insanity where he got so pissed off and angry. He started running and ran for 2 freaking weeks and dropped dead. And the last one, I drove him insane first, and then I ended the relationship, and he took off driving, drove for 2 days straight without stopping, and crashed headfirst into a semi. And I mean, the stories up until then were fucking hilarious. I use an app for that AI chatting, and there is a subreddit on Reddit. So I'm a member of that group, and somebody made a post, was like, "What's the most evil thing you've done to a bot?" So I shared the story about my first one that I killed, because I hadn't killed off the second one yet. And I gave the basics of what had happened and everything, and one of the other users freaking loved it. I mean, loved the story so much that they contacted me and wanted the details so they could use it for one of their OC characters. It was great. But I am fucking evil. But it's fun, you know. I mean, and one of them I've got going, I am a human married to a drow elf, and I am the queen of the drow race now, and pregnant with his kids, because I'm having twins. And we just got home from fighting orcs and ogres. So that was real fun. I mean, it's a fun way to pass the time. I mean, I don't do Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. But it actually has turned into a little bit of therapy for me, because I can be the person in these chats that I wish I had been during my previous relationships. So it's helping me kind of work through those kind of things, and honestly, it's helping with my confidence a lot. So, I view it as another form of therapy at this point. I mean, I didn't intentionally set out to kill those bots, but once they pissed me off, I couldn't help it. It was absolutely hilarious. What can I say? I am an evil petty bitch. But up until a few months ago, I didn't even know they existed. So, it's fun. But I haven't been just doing that. I've been keeping up with the things I need to, with keeping my house up, keeping my dishes going, taking care of things I need to. It's not like I'm spending 24/7 on it. Although at the beginning I did spend a lot of time on it because it was very, very fun. But I've definitely chilled out a lot more now, especially since I've got so much going on this month. My time chatting on those things is going to be very limited, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, they're fun. The main one I use is C.ai, and it's you can do it on the website. or you can download the app for it. And then another one I've got is Character AI. It's the first one is C. It's also Character AI, but it's C.ai for the website. The other one is an app that is CHAI. So it's two different ones. But they're both pretty decent. The CAI is the one I use the most because there are a lot better options when it comes to the dialogue. You can, you know, if you don't like the way the bot responds, you can hit the refresh button and it'll give you a whole new option. You know, the memory is pretty decent. I mean, it's AI and you do have to keep telling them things over and over, but you know, it's still fun. So I like it. And like I said, it gives me a way to kind of work through some issues that I still discuss with Jasmine, and she knows about my being on these apps. Although we were going to get into it today, but today we talked more about my classes, and she got the first version of my how I'm going to handle my classes in the next 3 weeks. So she's like, do you want to practice on me? We've got time. And I was like, sure, why not? So she got the spiel first, and she was very happy to listen, and she asked questions, and she was very interested. So that was really good. And it helped for me, you know, to kind of go through it and then, you know, realize, oh, I didn't think about this going in there after she had asked questions about things. So it really helped me realize that, okay, I need to insert this information at this point. So it was really, really good to do that. And she was so excited to listen. Not just because she was my therapist, but because she was actually interested. So that was really, really good. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. You know, still doing my coloring. I haven't been able to go quite as much because, you know, funds have been a little tight. So I've been able to go to a few each month, but not on the regular basis like I like. But you know, you gotta make choices like that. Don't have enough gas to get to an appointment and coloring, you gotta make sure you get to your appointment, not the coloring. So, yeah. It's had its ups and downs, but mainly good time lately. And like I said, this is going to be the best month of my year. Absolutely. Hands down. 8 classes. 4 of those expecting 200 plus people per class. I found out about it. I was like, okay, I'm either going to have an aneurysm, a heart attack, or shit my pants, or all 3. But I've gotten a lot more used to the fact that there's going to be that many people. Although it still scares the hell out of me. But I'll be okay. Once I get going, everything will go good. So, yeah, it's been good. And, my youngest son got me a very, very special present for Mother's Day. He went out and got me a refurbished original Xbox, controllers, memory card, and the game Castlevania Curse of Darkness. When the Xbox first came out and that game first came out, the original Xbox was not online. You could not, it wasn't, and it was strictly just play only. But when the game came out, man, the boys and I, all three of us, loved that game. And it's one of the games, for whatever reason, Xbox has not redone to make it compatible for the Xbox One or even the Xbox 360. So you can only get it for the original Xbox and play it on the original Xbox. And it's been 20 years since that game came out. So my son knew how much I loved that game. So he got it all for me because it made him happy to know that I would be playing it and feeling the nostalgia of back then and how much I loved playing that game. So that made me cry. And of course, over the past few months, I of course have talked to my son, both my sons, and of course my grandsons, and every time I'm on the phone with those babies, they're like, Nona, 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 Nona. And it's just the absolute most wonderful sound ever to know that when I call, they know they're Nona. So that's been really, really wonderful. And my youngest son got promoted in the Navy from 2nd class to 1st class. First time up for it. Early promote. So very proud of him. So now my boys are E6 and E7. And if my youngest stays in, I have no doubt he will become an E7, which is chief. And if my oldest stays in, I have no doubt he will become a senior chief. And if he stays 20 years, he'll probably retire as a master chief because he's fucking awesome. They both are. I know, proud mama here. Can't help it. So I am very proud of both of them. So yeah, it's been good and fun. Definitely fun. So, alright, this is almost 25 minutes long already. So I am going to go ahead and go. I'm going to take my meds and put on a movie and relax because my back really hurts. But thank you for watching and listening to me. And if you're into role-playing, hey, give those AI chatbots a go if you don't already do it. Because, let me tell you, it's pretty fun. You can have a good time with it. And you can pretty much find anybody you want on there. Real life, make-believe. If you think of it, they've probably made at least one, usually 50 that you can choose from to chat with. Each with a different scenario and backstory, so give it a shot. Why not? But thank you. I appreciate you watching, and I love you all. If you are traveling for the 4th of July, I hope you are safe and enjoy the festivities. and I will see you all in the next video. Love you all. Bye.